Hey, what's up? It is DJ. This is the first news video in 21 days, and a lot has happened. Today, I'm going to get you guys updated with everything you may have missed over the past couple weeks, so sit back and relax. It's going to be a long one. If you like staying updated with all the latest news in Farming Simulator, make sure you're subscribed. Let's go. Starting off with the mods in testing. That's right, the list was finally updated late last night for the first time since Friday, June 21st. Today we got 85 mods on the list, 51 are in Stage 1 or PC testing, and 34 in Stage 2 or console testing. Some notable mods on the PC list include the AGL series, Adaptive Landscaping, and Ambient Noise. Also in PC testing, we've got American Midwest Maintenance Shop, CNH 12-row Folding Cornhead Pack, Dry Lagoon Undulate, I don't know how to say the word, and Legacy Premium Cutter Pack, which I'll have a video on this weekend. Rounding out the PC list, we've got the Lizard Canatrans 600 Openable Telehandler Pack, Selectable Bale Capacity Pack, Show Fill Type Name, and the Vader Stand Seed Hawk 84 foot. Jumping over to console testing, there's the Excavator Tools Pack, Feed Mixing Plant, and Garden Decoration. Also in console testing, we have the John Deere HD50F with Cutter Bar, Lieber Loader 538, Lizard AGR 1500, which we'll talk about later, Lizard Duple X627, and then Nemeslo Cobra 300. Rounding out that console list, we've got the Scorpio Bell Wrapper, Series 7 Track, and Vegetable Warehouse Pack. With all that being said, we still have 193 mods sitting waiting to be tested, and the current average waiting time of newly submitted mods is about 12 workdays. The past 3 weeks have just been insane. Tons of FarmSim 25 information was dropped at FarmCon, and since then, Giants have released almost all of the presentations on their YouTube channels, of course, all linked below. We got gameplay of machines, Riverbend Springs, the USA map, presentation on Giants Engine 10, modding in FarmSim 25, and what's different from 19 and 22, scripting and Lua in FarmSim, and of course, the FarmCon 24 after movie. You can rewatch all the best parts of FarmCon and use the English subtitles to actually understand them if you're like me and don't speak German. And don't forget, you can see all the unedited raw footage of the videos used in the presentations on my YouTube channel. Just look for FarmSim 25 gameplay or check out the FarmSim 25 playlist. They're all there. As always, if there's something that you want to know about FarmSim 25, or maybe there's something that I haven't talked about, hey, let me know in the comments. There's still a lot that we don't know, so keep that in mind, but all the information will be shared in due time via the Giant Software social medias. A major advancement has taken place for Farming Simulator and Giant Software in general, as they have signed a deal with Strayforce Studio to publish their upcoming Project Motor Racing game. Project Motor Racing will be the first game that Giant Software have published outside of the Farming Simulator franchise. PMR was in development until late 2023 when they began talks with Giant Software about publishing, and they say they'll be updating their community on the development and more about the partnership soon on Strayforce Studio blog. After 5 months, Farming Simulator 23 has finally got an update. This is titled Content Update Number 4. It includes 4 new machines. We got the Claas IH Steiger Quadtrack AFS Connect Series, the Euro Grape Liner Series 7000, and Tonho Creo Mach 4R, and the Verivet Hydro Trike 5x5 with Bomec Track Pack. That last one right there, it's actually going to be paid on mobile, so heads up. There's all available right now on iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch. Giants also said that they plan to deliver more new content for FarmSim 23 in the future, which is great news. I dropped a video yesterday showing everything off, so make sure you check that out if you are curious. Reports have been coming in this week from PC players saying that their games won't load past a certain percentage when playing Farming Simulator 22, or maybe that's just crashing randomly. This is due to the latest Nvidia GPU drivers and is not an issue with Farming Simulator itself. Nvidia released a post this week saying FarmSim 22 may crash when trying to load the game after update to GRD or Game Ready Driver 560.70. At the time of recording this video, version 560.70 is still the most recent driver, so if you're playing FarmSim 22 on PC, don't update your drivers. And if for whatever reason you already have, there's plenty of resources on how to revert to previous drivers, so don't worry, it's really easy to fix. I'll be monitoring the situation, and I'll keep you posted once this has been resolved. Jumping over to modder news, and there's so much to talk about today. I think we have 21 modders, starting with Casarius Modding and their newest project, the Claas IH STX Steiger series. This was announced on July 4th, and they say that it'll be one of the biggest projects that they have done to date. More information will be shared soon, so stay tuned. Classic American Icon showed off the Big Bud Small Frame 360s Series 3 360s, which will be coming with the extra large frame 650. Speaking of, here's that 650-50 Big Bud in-game on Elm Creek. And here's a comparison with the new 650 on the right and the standard Series 3 on the left that we already have. Man, that's a big difference. With big butts comes big tires, and they've added some new monster tools to the 650. Just when you thought you'd seen everything, Classic American Icons Modding comes in with something even bigger. Oh my. Next up, JHHG Modding says, we haven't said our last word yet, and dropped this teaser with pending in the Mod Hub screenshot at the top. This is their John Deere 8R 2009 through 2011 model, and say it's already with Giants awaiting testing, and it's actually been there for the past 5 or 6 days. We also get to see a shot of it from the front with the hood up. Lots of juicy details here. Check out those massive tires, man. They also dropped the extended PC version of their John Deere S600 series with IC, so if you guys play on PC, definitely check that out. CMT Software, aka Smetty, dropped lots of screenshots of their John Deere 8000 US version with internal testing going well so far. They also hinted that it will be coming to farms in 25 too, so hey, there you go. Let's talk about Sid Modding's Gleaner Combine for a minute. I feel like we've been talking about this for like 3 years now. The interior is finally complete, and there'll be some returning favorites from their other Combine mods included with it, like additional screen and tablet, CB radio, flags for USA, Canada, and Australia, numbers 1 to 10, rear hitch, production years before 2023 and after 2023, but is there a 2023 one? It wasn't included, and a ladder. Sid also added animations for turning on the screens and all the controls, with IC coming soon. I'm not sure how close it is to being completed, but it's still happening, so don't worry. Now that's not all, because Sid Modding also is working on an update to the John Deere X9 Combine with a 1000 version added, fixed rear lights with the EU version, and fixed an error with the end of the pipe. If there's anything else you'd like to be added or changed, let Sid know at the link below. GNFS is finished up their Massey Ferguson 7700 Dynasix South American Series. What a name. It is now with Giants awaiting testing. There's quite a few customization options, including wheels and tires, colors, front linker weights, glass color, and more. This was a project announced back at the beginning of June. It's come a long way in just less than 2 months. I love it. STX Farms is finishing up their John Deere 2028 RT, which they say is coming soon with Dense Modding's X9, which we're actually going to talk about next. Stay tuned. I'm not sure if the 8RT is a collaboration or standalone mod, but we know it'll have 357 horsepower or 458 or somewhere in between. We also have tons of configurations like engine, transmission, starfire, extra lights with halogen or LED, display, radio system, seat controls, front mounted, a track S, I don't know what I wrote here, seat material, and additional equipment. Did I mention custom sounds? Yeah, it's gonna have those too. Additionally, their 2014 John Deere 8R is also done thanks to Serious Modding, offering to use their Firestone Lizard tires. Now, let's talk about that John Deere X9 from Dense Modding, second one of the video as well. This is the 2025 model, and it will have US and EU versions with realistic grain tank and skin meshes, as well as a realistic capacity. It will also have full IC, in addition to being faithfully recreated from front to back. With IC, you'll be able to completely control and operate the harvester from the inside with animations, pipe options, and plenty more. Dense is also working on a new display texture, so get hyped for that. Here's someone we hadn't talked about in a while, Washtastic Modding. I still don't know how to say it. They are known for their Claas Combine mods, and they've got another one heading our way, the Claas and Mega 3XX series. They say that the next update to the pack is under construction, which makes me think that this will be part of the Claas Dominator Medium pack and not a brand new mod. We'll have to wait and see for sure though. Either way, they're looking for anyone who owns this machine to record audio sound. So hey, if you have or know anyone that's got one, hit them up, let them know, link below. Wolfix Modding's working on a new truck. This is a standard MAN truck with a single rear axle, but I don't actually know much about this one. I don't know a whole lot about MAN trucks at all, but I do know we have a lot in Farm Sim. So yeah, but hey, what's one more, right? How's about one more logging machine? Woodcraft Modding has announced their next mod, the John Deere 1470H for the H219. We don't know much about this mod yet, as they've only just announced it. Woodcraft already has the 8-wheeled harvester on mod hub, as well as a forwarder and skidder to match, so this would complete the set. That's it for tractors and harvesters, but there's still plenty of goodies to show off. Tonho has added more stickers to their pickup 2017 4-door, which they are now calling the Lizard AGR 1500, with fire department logos as well as police for English and Brazilian looks. The truck is now finished and it's already in console testing, so hopefully it won't be too long. They also did a little role play with their upcoming Mustang mod, saying that it had been found in the woods. very cool, man. I'm looking forward to this thing. Currently, the Mustang is being adjusted as the in-game measurements were a little bit too small, so they're having to make it bigger. After the Mustang, they'll be working on the CS660 as well as the 6J update. Then they want to work on the Mack MD truck in conjunction with another project that they haven't released yet, though we haven't actually seen a picture of that Mack, and well, we don't know what the other one is. Keep an eye out for it. Back about 3 weeks ago, before I left for Europe, we talked about the GMC C7500 from Slush's Modding, and I've got some good news. As of late last week, it was finished up and submitted for testing. We also got to see a few of the truck beds, like the pickup bed, work truck, grain body, dump truck, tanker, flatbed, and a completely open back with no bed and a fifth wheel hitch. This is an epic truck, and I'm super excited to see it. There's no way that this is going to be a GMC. It is actually just the Lizard C7500 that's going to be for all platforms, and it's currently on PC testing list, so very cool. Another mod from Slush's is their ATV mod, the 1999 Lizard Blaster 200. This model was created based on one of their subscribers' Yamahas, which I think is really neat. They've got a handful of ATVs already on mod up at this point, and a little something for everybody. Hispano Modding's been very busy recently, submitting their Legacy Premium Cutter pack back at the beginning of July, as well as a Midwest version for PC. And funny enough, the Legacy pack is actually in testing right now, and as mentioned, I'll have a video out this weekend on it. There's 8 different models in the pack with a 7.6 meter, 9.2, 10.7, 12.2, 13.7, 15.3, 16.8, and 18.3 meters. Hispano also showed off some balers. The new pack will be going with their Agco Balers and Windrowers, which we'll also have a video on this weekend, including all the base game balers with windrows. Yes, even the little Massey baby baler. Also comes with a fat baby baler too. Hispano sent over both of these, and again, we'll show you this weekend. Did I mention that already? Yeah, get subscribed so you don't miss them. There's also an update to the pack of balers with windrowers to improve the 3D model, new textures, and new dirt wear and normal apps, and a little teaser saying coming soon, the baler wrapper combos. I wonder, will these be getting windrows as well? I really hope so. With all the motorbikes that have been released recently, players have been looking for an easy way to transport them, and Carl TG has just the answer with their bike trailer. We don't know much about this or about what it's going to be called or any customization options, but we do know that it's happening, so that's a good thing. Custom modding's been super busy over the past few weeks, so let's start with their John Deere 561R baler. It's making great progress, and we already know about the A520R accumulator, as well as the John Deere 6R to go along with it. However, they say there's another new piece of equipment to go with the set. My guess is a front loader for the 6R, so you can move the bells around and go wherever you want to with it, but you never know with custom modding. Additionally, we get another look at their Case IH 2160 large front fold trailed 90-foot cedar planter. It's currently in John's editor, just so they can get it into the game. And their map RZR Farms that we haven't talked about since December last year is also finished. This is a 4X map for PC only, but they do say they've got another map that they're working on right now for consoles, and they'll be showing that one off once this one is out. It also looks like the map name is going from RZR Farms to Red River Farm. This is a rework of an older map based in North Dakota. Additionally, there'll be custom buildings packed to go along with it. This is very cool. It's a nice map, but I really want to see the cross-play version. Something else I really want to see in action is Black Sheep Modding's Palfinger TMF FLC 253. Man, this is a truck-mounted forklift which will be accompanied by a chrome trailer and a Palfinger rear hitch to hook up the two together. This is a super popular thing that you see all around the world, and I even got to see the Giants version at FarmCon, which was super cool. And yes, there'll be a flatbed version of the trailer as well if you don't want the enclosed trailer. And if you don't want that, there's also an American version of the Load King. So if you want something a little closer to what you would expect to see here in the States, well, there you go. And just like that, the pack is done. As of 5 days ago, the mod was going through internal testing before being sent off for testing with Giants on Mod Hub, so we should see that soon. There's one more update to Alma, Missouri by Celebuki heading our way. This is version 1004 and is quite a long changelog. Buildings of the Fire Brigade has got an interior and can be used in a role-play environment. Alfalfa has a new planting calendar and can be mowed more often. All vehicles in the career starting point have been moved to the main farm. Gravel road textures have been changed. Decoration on Farm 3 is split into 2, so you have more control when changing the appearance of the farm. The static fence was also removed from Farm 3. Instead of that fence, a new placeable fence was placed down, which can be removed and changed regardless of whether the farm is in your possession or not. A new placeable fence with barbed wire is available in the decoration section. Cow barn on the main farm has been rebuilt and has a pasture, shared with the sheep barn. Sheep in the main farm will now produce sheep milk instead of wool. Sheep milk will be added or sold or used for the production of sheep cheese in a local dairy. All animal stables on the main farm in new farmer mode will now come with animals. That's very cool. Animal feed has been changed so that feeding cows with silage a slightly better effect. Soybean straw can now be used to make forage. Added lime station near the railroad silo, and the selling price of popcorn butter has been significantly increased. These changes will require a new game save, so heads up there if you're playing on Alma, Missouri, or have done as much as I have, you're going to need a new save game. And as for small animals, we mentioned these I think a while back. Celebuki has not managed to get these right yet. However, it's taken a little bit more time to see if he can get them finished up before submitting the map. There is a chance that baby animals will not be included, as the visual issues are still causing some problems, but I will keep you updated on that. Next up, Superfly and Farmer Bob's Mars 2.0 map is done and out now with testers. Friends of the channel Farmer Cop and Tony Myth will be showing it off, so make sure you guys check them out. Additionally, Superfly said that the map will be sent off for Giants this week, but today's Friday, so I'm assuming maybe tomorrow or Sunday. The reason for the early submission is so that they can get it out and find out what's wrong with it earlier than they would have. And while they wait for reports, they'll also be preparing anything else they find along the way. Maps always fail testing the first time around, so nothing crazy or unfigured here. Oh yeah, and Superfly's grain dryer is also done, as with Giants awaiting testing. This will take wheat, barley, and corn and convert those into dry wheat, dry barley, and dry corn. ICUS also has some goodies for us, starting with an update to their American Midwest maintenance shop. We got new color options, automatic night lights, refreshed model, new textures, new interior, and new decorations. That's not all, because they have a new project, the heated garage for medium equipment. He's finished up the exterior already and is now working on the interior, so going from outside to in, with the option to include or leave out a maintenance shop. So yes, there'll be two versions, and wouldn't be a building by ICUS if it didn't have a ton of colors. How does 34 sound? And lastly, OxygenDavid is looking for what map players would like to see converted early on for FarmSim 25. Looks like he's considering Comston, Core Farms, or maybe Marwell Manor. However, all of his other maps have been added to the list as well, and well, you can see which one I voted for. Oakfield. Which one would you guys like to see added early on in FarmSim 25? Hey, let me know, or better yet, let OxygenDavid know. And I'll let you know that the video is finally over, but there's still one more important thing that you need to know. Just like every episode of FarmSim News, links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description. You can check out the entire video in the form of a news article on farmsimnews.com. Thanks to Yoast Modding. There's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod is going to be released. And if you like this video, check out the FarmSim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that is it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you do enjoy the GoHam fam. Double check that notification bell. That way, when I release videos, you know about them. All being said, have a great day, have an awesome weekend, and we will see you Monday. I'm not saying that this news video took between 6 and 7 hours to put together, but would you believe me if I said it? Ooh, it's just so long.